Hello, social media. Hello to all of you. Welcome to Lakita T. Sharp's famous exclusive inspirational channel. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hey, you guys. Mwah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to one of the greatest shows in the universe. So I welcome you. Hello to all of you. And, well, the time is now 1:04 a.m. and it is Wednesday and it is February 25th, 2026. Yeah. So you guys, check out my books over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books for you to choose from over in my name at Amazon.com. And check out one of my books that I'll be talking about in this video. You Can't Take My Smile. That's right. The title of the book is You Can't Take My Smile. And you guys, if you want to donate to the ministry and sow your tithes and your offerings and to bless the ministry, feel free to bless my ministry and to bless me here at this channel. So yes, and also add your email to my website and everything. Let's give a shout out to my best friend, to my husband, to my everything, and that's Jesus Christ and the Father God, the Omega, the one and only, awesome creator. So let's get going, shall we? Okay. You have to fight for your happiness, your smile, and what you want. You have to fight for your happiness, your smile, and what you want. You know, there was a time I had to fight for my smile. Life came after me. I had to fight many devils in at every level. Well, you know, I've been through a lot of levels and I had to fight a lot of devils. I had to fight a lot of things in order to keep my smile. I had to fight through it for my happiness. And I had to go through a lot of things. Yes. I had to fight people and invisible devils that you can't see. I've been through a lot. I had to fight and go through a lot of things to fight for my happiness and to fight for my smile and to get what I want. You maybe see me living my life and, you know, being happy and being able to be at peace and to enjoy my life and to do whatever I please and want. But I had to go through a lot of things in order to get to that place. Life wasn't just handed to me. Things weren't just handed to me. You know, I had to go after everything I wanted to go after. I had to have a lot of courage. I had to stand up for myself too. I had to stand up for myself, People tried to ruin me, to destroy me. People that were close to me. People where I slept in the same bed. People where I ate with. People that I slept with. People that I grew up with. People that I have known for many years. And I had to go through a lot of things in order um, to make it through. A lot of people don't like seeing me happy, and they probably, if you are a chosen person, they probably don't want to see you happy either. And you probably had to go through a lot of things or whatever like that, or you're probably in the process of going through a lot of things, and life probably is hard. But there's a good life. There's a promised land. And, there is another side to what you're going through. I had to go through a lot of things, and it was hard. I had a lot of dark nights. I experienced depression. I experienced sickness, illnesses, and I had to lose a lot of things. I had to go through a lot. The devil did not want me to have what God had planned for me. There is no way I would have made it this far. As I look over to my right, I see the word supreme, God, supreme, representing God. A man is wearing a shirt and it says supreme, supreme God. If it wasn't for, first of all, let me say this, is that I wouldn't have 160 books. Okay? I didn't get those books easily. Those books did not, whether they short books, long books, whatever. I did not get those books easily. The devil made it very hard for me in order to fight to get my books. I had to work through fears. I had to work through hardship. I had to work through struggle when nobody was giving me money. And I had to fight to make money, to get money in my home, and I had to hunt for money, hunt for things. And, the road was really, really hard, and, the road, that song came in my mind. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I just want to tell you that you got to fight for it. You got to fight for what you want. You got to fight. You got to stand up to your husband, stand up to your wife. You got to, you may even have to leave your wife, leave your husband. And if you're fighting for your dream and they're making you, I went for my dreams, and I kept my eyes on God the entire time. My husband wanted me to get a regular job, but I just knew that God had something for me. I couldn't do it because I knew that there was a life for me. Check out my book, The Lakita T. Sharp Success Story, From Struggle to Success. The Lakita T. Sharp Success Story, From Struggle to Success. And check out the book that's on the screen, You Can't Take My Smile. Check out that book, You Can't Take My Smile, as well, over at Amazon.com. And it was hard, it was really, really hard. I focused on going for my dream, and I just knew God had something for me. And there I was in my luxury apartment before I had to walk away from it, and I had to choose between the man that I loved extremely much, probably more than anything in this world, the man that I loved. And my life brought me to a place where I had to choose between him or chasing my dreams, full time. And that was really hard, really tough, but I trusted. I trusted in God because I figured I can't go wrong keeping my eyes on God. And yes, I am worthy of Him. I am worthy to serve God. I am worthy. I proved myself. I walked away from my luxury home, had the pool, had the jacuzzi, had the sauna room, had all kinds of things. I walked away from it because I knew that He will provide it again for me. I knew that at any given time, I will work and earn my money, and I will be able to live like that again if I really, really wanted to. Really, I'm content with my place now. I'm very content. Really, don't want to go anywhere. Really, I'm really comfortable. But I tell you the truth, you got to fight. The devil is going to stop you. And he's going to try hard to throw every single thing your way so you can't write that book. So you can't do anything. So you can't go after your dreams. He will throw, maybe your husband is cheating on you. Your wife is cheating on you. And you're giving up on your dreams. You don't never give up on your dreams for nobody. You don't never give up on your dreams. You always stick to your dreams. Your dreams are your dreams. I didn't mind. My dreams are me. My dreams are me. And you don't let nobody you don't give up on your dreams. If you got a family, however, you got to work it out. You got to keep your dreams going. You got to keep your dreams going. You got to keep it moving. So, yeah. And I had to fight. I just remember that day the devil wasn't attacking me in my sleep. He was attacking me in my dreams, in my sleep. And I used to watch a lot of scary movies, but I gave all that up. Stopped watching that mess. It used to mess with my head and caused me post-traumatic stress. And I gave that up. But the enemy used to attack me in my sleep. And I just lost my smile at one point. At one point, I said, wait a minute. You're not going to take my smile. You are not going to take my smile. I'm going to fight for my smile. And no matter what was going on, I kept my smile. Check out my book, You Can't Take My Smile, over at Amazon.com. Check out my book, You Can't Take My Smile, over at Amazon.com. If you want it, you gotta go for it. You gotta go after it. You're gonna have courage to do this thing. You're gonna have to disappoint people. Do you know how many people I disappointed? Because I didn't do what they say and I didn't show up places because I was living my life the way I want to live my life. You know how many people to this day, I don't do what they want me to do. I do what I want to do. Okay? And you're going to disappoint some people chasing your dream and living a life of freedom. I have a book titled Freedom. Oh, by the way, fortunately, I have the book right here. Check out my book, Freedom. Check it out. Freedom, over at Amazon.com. Check out my book, Freedom. There is so much that God is going to accomplish in your life if you just have the courage to go for it. If you just fight for your smile, fight for your happiness. Happiness can be yours. Okay? Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy. Anyway, that's my time. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.